By the way, for this International Women's Day, we are very proud to have a female director behind the camera. The one, the only, Rahma Saif. Right. Whoa. We have hips. It's a lot of movement.
There's a lot of vibration.
That's like 4.7 on the Richter scale. As a child, were you allowed to help in the kitchens or?
No,
you were in the farm.
I was kept away.
Cutting wood or something, slaughtering animals.
I was kept away.
This has never happened before. This is the first time we've muddled with this kind of depth. Sorry,
And
Julie.
I wasn't even tapping hard.
Well, we'll cut the tape and we'll decide, won't we? How hard you were tapping.
Yeah, we'll watch it in slow-mo.
There will be evidence of exactly how hard you were doing this.
I'm very heavy-handed. I should have said that. It should have been in part of my
Should have had a little disclaimer.
A little discllaimer.
Yeah, I want my job back.
Eco
smash.
Eco strong.
Eco too strong, unnecessary. Eco unnecessary. I have no comment. Welcome to Mixed Feelings Over Mixed Drinks. Every good conversation has its key ingredient.
Just like every cocktail does.
Sometimes spicy, sometimes sweet.
And a little bit of the unexpected.
Always. So every now and then, Julie and I are going to be getting together, mixing it up, having some conversation. Cheers to the weekend, Julie.
I'll drink to that.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lilly.
And I'm Julie.
And I'm Pinky.
Yay, we have a special guest with us
today.
On Mixed Feelings with Mixed Drinks. We're so happy to have you, Pinky.
Thank you guys for having me. It's such an honor.
Such a delight. 3 women.
Yes.
Gonna make 2 drinks today.
It should be fun.
It should be fun. And we're all in purple. Anyone want to tell us why?
Because of the cocktails we're making.
Indeed, we're making something really delicious called Purple Rain. We're going to use Purple Rain. Sing it.
Oh, no, you don't want me to sing. I could just do that much.
At some point, it's going to come out. I have a feeling we're going to hear that song in full. But we're going to use our delicious Johnny Walker Gold Reserve in a cocktail called Purple Rain. And that is an ode to, Jules, you want to tell us?
In celebration or acknowledgement and for us to celebrate International Women's Day.
International Women's Day.
It's the colour this year, it's the theme.
It is.
Absolutely.
It is.
I feel like this is a new day. I don't remember being in uni and having International Women's Day. Do you?
And, you know, if I say anything, it'll reveal my age.
Well, let's just assume we are 90s babies. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yes.
International Women's Day is definitely new. I feel within the last decade, it's become something a bit more prominent. It's something we're celebrating a lot more, which is not a bad thing. I was having a conversation with my daughter this morning. She's like, but why just today?
Indeed, why just today? Such a good question.
Right.
I remember being on Uhuru Highway one year and they were giving out flowers to all the women on the highway. I was like, what is this? What am I supposed to do? It took me so much off guard, but why not? Why not have a day?
I mean, it's up to us to celebrate it all year long. And if they want to give us one day to, you know, do a brouhaha, then we'll use that as well.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
But it's actually been around since the turn of the century.
Is that right?
1900, yeah.
No.
1908.
Wow. Which is also the year the sorority I was in was founded. So I wonder if there's a connection there with the women's empowerment, maybe with voting rights or something.
Exactly. That's the connection.
Look at you, scholar.
I know. Thank you for educating
history.
And courtesy of Mixed Feelings with Drinks, we have a little history. Thank you, Dr. Dr. Julie, for that.
Not just a pretty face.
Not just a pretty face, a pretty mind. Okay, so let me give you some of the instruments you're going to need to make your drink. We are going to make, it's called Purple Rain, and it's going to be purple. It's going to be a beautiful drink.
Oh, is that are you sure it will be purple?
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
You know, the fun thing with this show is it is live. This is real time. We don't know what it's going to look like, but according to the pictures online, it should be purple.
Okay.
Yes, it should be purple.
I like that.
So we've got some really great ingredients.
Yeah.
We have got blackberries there in front of you, Julie. We've got some orange juice. Pinky, you can kind of check that out. That's some fresh squeezed local oranges.
Yep.
Nice, fresh. Yes, good.
Yeah.
From our friends down the road.
Yeah.
And then we've got blueberries.
Yes.
Which also kind of new to the scene in Kenya. I feel like this is in the last few years we've been able to grow them at a commercial level.
At a commercial level.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
And then I have trouble saying this flower.
I've got no idea what it is.
Nastrium.
Nastrium.
Mommy, if you're watching, please correct me. Something like that. It's an edible flower, though.
Yeah, it's an edible. I know that it's an edible
Yes.
flower.
The color is just
Gorgeous, isn't it?
gorgeous.
So it's something just to brighten up our garnish. Like
Okay.
we're serious about garnish. Oh,
Nastrium.
yes.
Yeah.
Nastrium?
Nastrium. Let's go with nastrium.
Okay.
And then a very special little addition of some herbs today. So I had 2 herbs from my garden that I thought would really make this drink quite yummy, elevate the flavors.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna make a one with our Johnny Walker and then one without.
Okay. Yeah.
Because, you know, we as women are versatile. We like to have options. And so Pinky's gonna be making our non-alcoholic version. Julie, you'll lead on the Johnny Walker version.
Okay.
So these herbs are gonna add a lot of depth and flavor. So in front of you, there are 2 different kinds of sugar syrups or simple syrups
Simple syrup.
that I made last night.
Yeah.
1 part sugar, 1 part water, boil it
Okay.
down. Have you ever made something like that?
I haven't. I don't do sugar syrup in the sense like
Yes.
it's not something. My daughter is more the person in the kitchen than I am,
Than you
and
are.
my mother was
Okay.
As well. So
Well,
I'm
if you want to
lady of
impress
leisure.
somebody. Well, this is perfect for you then. This will be a pretty leisurely drink. But these are very simple. 1 part sugar, 1
Yeah.
part water, and then I just added the herbs when I was melting that
And is there a
combination.
reason you make it the night before, or is it just time save?
Yes, to cool it so
Okay.
that we don't have a heat introduced to our cold drink because we're going to ice this down. And also the flavors will mature, they'll bloom. Much
like
like
that.
your outfits today. They are
like
blooming.
it.
Yes, I
Right.
like it. Very
In full.
gorgeous. Yes, in full
Yeah.
bloom. So the overnight allows it to really saturate the sugar. So it's nice and tasty. All right, so why don't each of you smell it and then decide which herb you want to go with? Because I think one of you could do one of them. So that's the lavender that Pinky had, and now you're smelling the thyme, Pinky.
And it's purple,
She's our
right?
guest. She's our guest.
Look at me. There you
Yeah,
go.
guess for your guess. Okay.
I like
Yes. Today we're making the cocktail Purple Rain. For this cocktail, you'll need 8 ml of simple syrup. We infused ours with lavender and thyme for a really delicious finish. We added to that several blackberries and blueberries, which we muddled together. So gently crush those with the simple syrup. Once you've done that, you'll add 15 ml of lime to the mixture. Just squeeze half a lime. That should do it. Then add 35 ml of orange juice. Of course, fresh squeezed is best. And then you'll add the final ingredient, the star of the cocktail, 60 ml of Johnny Walker Gold Reserve. We love using Johnny Walker for this because it's got a beautiful nectar and honey undertones and just a really lovely smooth finish. So you'll add all of that together, shake it up, pour it over a glass full of ice, and enjoy.
As in, yes.
Yeah, and you're going to
tomato.
throw some in
just
there.
choose?
Just choose however blueberry-ish you want your drink to be. Julie, the same way. You're making double Julie, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
Food, there you
Yeah,
go.
and then pass the blackberries when you're done to Pinky, and you can add as much as you'd like in there.
Thank you.
And then, so these both, the fruits and the sugar, you're eyeballing how much you want. You can go by a recipe, but really it's all about what your taste is. Do you like it sweeter? Do you like it more tart? The berries are going to be quite tart.
Yeah.
So they're going to add their own level of contrast to the sugar. And then we're going to add some of the juice. So this is what we can start measuring.
Oh, I don't muddle yet.
You can, no good, why not?
Oh.
You're already muddling,
Okay,
you're
but
into it.
you're giving me this direction.
You can, exactly, you muddle
just
while she pours.
one?
Okay, so you can do, the recipe says that we're supposed to do about 35 ml, and this is 60.
Okay.
But if you like orange juice, do a double.
I do like orange
Yeah,
juice.
why not? It's fresh, it's antioxidants.
Yes.
It's healthy, right?
Yeah, it's healthy.
And
All that
refreshing.
vitamin C.
Should I pour yours as well?
You can
Fantastic,
do
yeah, why not?
half
That'd be
or
perfect.
full?
the full one because we're
And we'll do even 2 rounds of that,
doing
that'd be
2
great.
rounds.
Yeah.
2 rounds.
yeah.
All right. How's the muddling going?
It's
You
going.
see it.
Yeah,
I
the
see
colour.
the purple.
The
I see
purple
the
is
purple
coming.
happening. That's excellent. And you can see a bit of seed there too.
Yes.
So we'll deal with that seed.
Ooh.
Oh, ooh. And that is what I mean by lime.
Cuts.
Okay, so we're back. We have been humbled by the recycled glass jar. So now we've switched Julie to a mortar and pestle.
Yep.
What I did not say as a disclaimer was that muddling usually has an official muddler. There's actually
Yeah.
it looks like an end of a wooden spoon
Yes.
that you use to crush up herbs or something. Yes.
And it's like a cross.
Maybe it is like this. I don't know. I've just seen the dough. Is it like that? Okay.
Yeah, the one that I have seen.
So to anyone watching, if you want to support us with brand new muddlings, Tafat Ali, we need you.
Glass jars that last.
Rambe for muddlings. So we're going to give you berries again.
Thank you.
So Julie's got some honey now instead of sugar syrup that we just added. And she's going to muddle some berries with some fresh thyme. We've got a bit more here in a mortar and pestle. So I bet, Julie, you know how to just slide this off?
Yes.
Slide those fresh herbs into there. There you go.
Does that go well with whiskey?
That's a good question. So this whiskey in particular, it's really smooth. It's kind of a nice, even, versatile flavor. So I feel like the citrus added to that just brightens it up even further. Because it is such a clean, neat thing you can drink on its own. Yes. The citrus adds just another layer of a flavor in a cocktail in particular. I don't think I would add lemon to it if I was drinking it neat.
But although with the gold, it being more sweeter.
It is.
And with
sweeter.
the bitterness and sort of sourness of the fruit.
That's interesting.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to squeeze some lemon in here. You ready?
I'm not going to muddle anymore.
I think you muddled it to your heart out. I think you're good.
I'm just scared.
A little bit of do you like lemon? Are you good with lemon?
Yeah, I do like lemon.
All right, great.
Should I take some more of the orange juice?
Sure.
And then
I know we're all being so polite and so careful at this point. Oh, if Prince could see us now, what we've done to his name and his
Purple
song.
rain.
I tell you, it's like purple bus. We will make him proud in our final product.
And it may bring a chorus from us. We may start singing.
It might. Let's see what happens.
You can speak
So,
for yourself.
exactly. Pinky, how do you want to top yours with the non-alcoholic? We've got stony, ginger's always nice. We've got sparkling water, we've got a tonic.
I'm going to do sparkling water. I don't enjoy the taste of stony or tonic. I know, sorry.
I don't know what to say. Okay, but we got you. We got you, girl. We got your sparkling water. No problem.
Yeah.
Why don't I hand you both a glass?
Thank you.
And then we're going to add ice. Yeah, perfect. You can do both. And then you want a good bit of ice.
No, it's 2 because it's both of us.
Just do 60 ml, I think. Yeah.
So that's 1 double.
Yeah. I'm sorry, and I'm doing something at the same time.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that pretty? I should have waited till Julie was done. Sorry, Julie. Distracted by all the purple and the berries and the people.
Okay.
All right. So then.
And the lid.
We did the lemon, we did the orange juice, we did the berries, we did the honey, right? All right.
There you go. And go.
Yeah.
Up here, no?
We always debate about this.
know.
How hard, how high, how long. Again, this is purely.
That's what she said.
Ooh, girl, please. We have no more ingredients.
Are you sure this is the only bottle in the house?
That was
What did you have before you came?
tea.
Okay.
It's because I didn't have my tea, that's
So now you can also, like Pinky, strain it in there, but then you could open it if you want to too, because that's really to mix it.
To get the
flavors
berries
going. Yeah.
So I take this off?
Up to you. Yeah, why not? Let's get the berries in there.
Smells
It
amazing.
smells good, doesn't it?
Smells.
Yeah.
This, with the whiskey.
does. Fantastic. I can smell it from here, actually.
Yeah.
Go for it.
And the fruits.
And then, Julie, you had thyme.
Yes, I did.
And I just love a little bit of green in any cocktail.
You do.
It's just color and also fragrance and all that. So there we have it.
Oh, wait, are we using these?
Thank you, please. This is what happens. You have a little too much going on. Why don't you each pick a flower you like in your hair, in your drink, wherever you like it. I might put mine in my hair since I poured out all the drink. Another one.
Really?
Yeah. Why don't you put it? That looks so pretty. This is like a festival of colors and textures.
Indeed.
Gorgeous.
I'm here for it.
Look at that. And let's just put some straws in there so you don't have to, fight the ice.
And
All
fight
right.
the fruits.
Fight the fruits.
Cheers.
Cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
That looks
Thank you.
so
Cheers.
gorgeous. Almost as pretty as you both. Cheers. Welcome.
Almost.
Let's see how it tastes.
Oh my God, that is
Is it good?
It's very nice.
Fantastic.
It's very nice.
Very nice. I've never done oranges and berries, so I was wondering about that.
It brings out the flavor of the whiskey.
Awesome. I wonder why that is. It's like, 'cause this does have that sweet undernote, so
it
maybe
does.
it's adding it from the
Sorry,
berries.
I'm really enjoying it.
I'm so glad she's like, I'm done with the show.
I'm like, okay, I'll be here sipping.
Fantastic. We're not just a pretty
This
drink.
is amazing.
Fantastic. I'm so glad.
And what a way to celebrate International Women's Day.
Absolutely.
Great
Cheers
thing.
to all
Cheers.
you and the women we know, the women we love, the women we want to
Yes.
be.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And to you guys for this. This is amazing.
Cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Pinky, I see you've done some damage to yours already.
Cheers. Cheers, Lilly.
Such a good drink. I
It's
couldn't stop.
good.
Yeah.
What I like about this whiskey is it's just smooth. It's a bit dangerous because I'm not overpowered by the taste.
Yes.
So I'm just enjoying it, and it'd be easy to drink a second one. But I just love how smooth and easy it is to drink.
But you know, when you think of whiskey, you never really think of it in this form,
Yeah.
like with berries
Yes.
and as a cocktail.
Yeah.
So it looks really good. And
Even
like
the
it.
straw's doing something, isn't it?
This would be nice on a really hot day.
It would be.
Sundowner. Just the,
Really
the
would.
flavour of the
Yeah.
whiskey gold with the berries is just really delicious.
And I actually love the process of just making it because you just slow down a bit. You're not
Yeah.
like rushing. It's like you actually are
Yeah.
forced to muddle.
Yeah.
Do you very
we're
proud of it?
muddling too
Not
much.
Muddling / smashing.
Smashing
It's actually
the
called
glass.
a smash. But anyways, yeah, I like the way this came together. This might be
Yeah.
my favorite one that we have done.
Well, mine is,
Yeah.
at least mine is non-alcohol,
Yeah.
so you can't judge me for how much I'm drinking.
You're enjoying it.
I'm really, this
clearly-
is a great drink. Thank you.
So glad. I'm so glad. Next time, if you come back or when you come back,
Yeah.
we will double up our ingredients so we can give you more than,
Yeah.
than
Give
one.
me a big-
Yeah, we give you a picture.
Yeah.
Picture of some
In
lemon.
the mason jar
Yeah.
that I mixed.
Yeah.
Send you
Put
the
the lid on.
I'll take it away.
Well, you mentioned sundowners, which is one of my favorite ways actually to unwind with my
Yes.
friends. And this International Women's Day, I'm planning to have some girlfriends over, sit in the garden, and just celebrate each other.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
You know, it's not so much, I would say, a real holiday, but it is real in the sense that we are real. And what we go
Yes.
through every day is we're celebrating.
Yeah.
So anything on mind to how you're celebrating yourself or your girlfriends this month?
Okay, I haven't really thought about it. I think I've been just back to back, work.
Yeah.
Yes.
But what I'm doing is trying to be very intentional with my team, who are all women.
Yes. Oh,
And, you know, sort of trying to understand where they're coming from. What
Yeah.
more can I do for them? We've done a couple of courses that
Okay.
I've sent them for, And then
Nice.
I really want them to elevate. I want them to, one of them is very shy of speaking in public. So I want her to have that tool, that skill to be able to speak
Yes.
wherever she is.
Nice.
And just, you know, empowering them such that they understand who they are. And it's, you know, you can go venture out into the world and live
yes.
fully
Yeah.
without sort of shying away just because of little things. Yeah.
So you're going to have fun through the education and the empowerment that comes from like making everyone feel
Yeah.
better and stronger about what they're already doing.
Absolutely.
I love it.
And also
Yeah.
just being aware of myself, like even as a mom to a girl, like what could I be doing better and more intentionally so
Absolutely.
that she's growing up fulfilled.
Yeah.
Do we ever get it right though as moms?
Well, you know, we do our best.
We do our
is not
best.
a
Yeah,
bad
we do our
thing, right?
best.
Which is what I tell my kids. I take no credit nor blame. Because I've been doing
That's
my
my
best.
disclaimer
I
from
like
birth.
that.
Absolutely.
That's really
no credit
nice.
or blame.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Julie? How are you celebrating this
I
month?
will probably be traveling. Now, this is my year of travel.
Okay.
So having just traveled again at the weekend, this month, I think around that time, I may go to Rasinga Island
Oh, nice.
Rasinga Island, which is
in Kisumu, Homa Bay.
Kisumu. Okay.
I've never been.
Yeah.
Have you?
No.
Okay, it'll be
No,
your
no,
first.
It's an adventure.
By yourself
Timbia,
or?
Kenya. This is my
Yeah.
year. Yeah.
By yourself?
Hashtag. Yeah.
I did not
Really?
get my invite, so that's why I was asking.
Yeah, me neither.
So it'll be a celebration of, women traveling on their own. It's very rare anyway, really. It's
true.
So it's good to be able to just do that. So for myself, that's what I intend to do, and just take in the sights, take in the sounds, to have the experience, and just relax.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds
That's
wonderful.
amazing.
Yeah.
Can I come? Okay, thanks. You heard it here first. So when you see Julie on her socials, if I'm not there, please DM your girl.
You're like, where is she?
I thought Lily was going. Yeah, I'm taking a trip with my daughter this month, actually,
nice.
which I'm looking forward to. My kids are not the ages. My daughter's 19. No, that's my boys, 21 and 16. So they're fabulous travel companions.
Yeah.
Like no shade on my partner of 25 years. However,
Yeah.
I love traveling with my
Yeah.
girls. We just have so much fun, and the
Yeah.
conversation
And they
is
get it.
different. They get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They appreciate you.
Yeah.
Nothing appreciates you more, or no one, other than an unemployed young adult. They love their mother in a special way.
They're like your broke best friend.
Yes, your broke bestie who is
Yeah.
so happy to come with you wherever you want to
Wherever
go.
you're going, yeah.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. So we're
Yeah.
doing that this month.
And they can
It's really
spa with you, they can shop with you. There's no
everything.
like sulking and sitting.
fun. No.
No,
On
not
a,
at that
well,
age.
I don't know if there's no sulking. There could
Maybe, but it's the frequency
Yeah.
it reduces like 50% when you're just you and them.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you're just in your own world, which I love that. You know, I love that just me and her piece. You know,
Yeah,
it's rare,
nice.
special. So I was speaking of which, the last time my girls and I hung out, this is one way I'm also celebrating myself. I decided that this was my year to take care of all the health things in my life. So, for example, had some, teeth issues. I was like, let me get my teeth right.
Right.
So I made an appointment. Are you guys good about dental hygiene and stuff?
Well, I'm going to see a dentist next week.
Okay, keep us posted.
I will.
Yeah,
I
because
will.
teeth, apparently there's a real connection between gum health
so I
and
learned.
heart health.
Yes.
Yes.
Everything.
You look like you have a story.
Yeah. She's like, so.
She's like, I learned. Start massaging the thighs. Anything you want to share?
no,
Okay.
I'm good.
So I got my teeth right. So that was the first thing. Then the next thing was I was like, let me try and figure out my hair. I only have a few hairs left. So I was like, so this is, some of mine and some not.
Okay.
It's all yours.
It's all mine.
You bought it.
But listen, I needed some help. And then the third thing was my eyelashes. On camera a good bit, and I was using fake eyelashes, and I was struggling when I put them on myself. So I went and got the individuals.
Did you?
Yeah, they were called singles.
Yeah,
Have you heard of this?
yeah.
Pinky,
So
you've heard
it
of this?
takes like a while for them to get in.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 2 or 3 hours, right?
Yeah, which I did not know. I scheduled a 30-minute appointment
No
thinking I
way.
could
Oh,
dash
wow.
in. I didn't know, I had no idea what this was about. So I go, somebody I've met on Instagram, never met him before, go to their place. It's their home apparently, because they meet me in the lobby of this apartment building. Then they take me up. And I thought at that point, this is the beginning of a true crime podcast.
Yeah.
You went up to an apartment
I did.
with a stranger.
The young woman looked very
Yes.
friendly and very nice. I was not worried. Then I got there and she's like, okay, here's the thing you sit on, the bed, essentially to lie on, and we're going to do the eyelashes. So I was like, okay. So I lie down and then she tapes my eyes closed.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
With tape.
That's it.
With tape, mind you. So then at that point I thought, this is the beginning of the end. And I've had a good life. It's been a good ride.
Had you shared your location?
I wonder where they will
location.
find me.
Yeah. Long story short, tape your eyes out. I hear voices coming in. She's got other people in the apartment, and I'm like, what is happening? And then my eyes start to burn because they're tying the eyelashes on there one by one. 2.5 hours
They were
later.
tying them.
Yeah. I don't know how it works. Do you know what the process is? Have you done this before?
I've never, because I just don't have the time to sit there for 3 hours.
Well, Pinky, I didn't know that I didn't have the time either till it was too late. And then I realized.
But I have heard that it's a process that you sit there, but I've not heard about the burning.
Yeah, it burns.
So I'm sorry.
So before I tell the end story, I'm feeling a little alone in this journey.
Yes.
So what beauty things do you indulge in, maybe with your girlfriends or for yourself, that really are worth it to you?
I love my facials.
Okay.
I mean, that's
Facials,
something
yes.
that I really enjoy. I do love my massages.
Yes.
I do my body scrubs. Those are
All
things.
of which take a few hours.
Oh, yeah. But then, it's like not...
You wanted that to be mentioned.
If there was like a drive-through massage parlor I hadn't heard about.
Touche, my sister. Yeah. But yeah.
So you're the face and the body.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I do, as I'm getting older, I'm very purposeful on working out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just not to look a certain way, it's just to build that muscle mass so that
Muscles are everything.
when I'm
Absolutely.
older, I'm still able to do things. Yeah.
Keep your body strong.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
Okay. What are your go-to self-care?
Facials, pedi, manicure, reflexology.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's the foot thing?
Yeah.
Is that the thing where they're like, we press this and your liver grows?
Yeah.
And you feel it.
No,
you
come
feel
on.
It. You feel it. You
Yeah.
feel
Stop.
it.
Really?
Yeah, you feel like your stomach or even around your chest, the heart.
Does that feel good?
It feels
Doesn't sound
great.
really.
Yeah.
That your liver is quivering feels
Yes.
fantastic. You're like, do it again, touch it again.
Touch it again. Harder.
Ooh, do it
It's
again.
Brilliant.
Oh, where's this going? Okay.
Take a sip.
But reflexology. I've
That
discovered
actually-
it in January, and I'm converted.
It's
completely.
amazing because a lot of, a lot of the things we do is on our feet, right? We're standing a lot of the time, we're walking a lot.
Pressure points.
And we don't understand that so much is happening in
Yeah,
our feet as well.
okay.
So even the shoes that we wear, our toes are misplaced.
True. Okay.
They're not aligned. So that can cause joint issues.
This is fascinating.
And
You guys, I did not get
How
this
much
memo.
time do you have? Do you
Yeah,
have
I did
enough
not-
time as much as you spent on your lashes? We can
What? Okay, Pinky is here, ladies and gentlemen. I need to be in this group chat though because I did not get the reflexology memo. But I believe in good foot care. It's all we have. Bob Marley said, "Our feet are our only carriage."
There you go. Carriage.
Well,
for sure.
After you hear my story, you're gonna be like, "Yes, you wasted your time on lashes, and you should look south about your feet." So, I get there, and an hour in, I'm like, my podcast has ended. Like I was listening to stuff that's ended. Like, can I just get up so I can, put on a new show? She's like, sure. So I get up and I'm like opening my eyes barely like this to like just see my phone. And at the time, I'm also like, let me scout my environment, make sure no one's in here with a knife. I'm looking around, everything's good. I lay back down. Anyways, I leave, I get home. I'm not kidding you guys. Again, I was like, actually, can I have your lavender?
Sure.
No, it was like this. I was like, hi, my name is Lilly. I was like, what
You're blinking
is wrong
and
with me?
the wind was blowing.
I'm telling you, it was going here, my hair and my eyelash. It was out of control long. So then I decided I can fix this.
No, you didn't.
Did you?
I did.
You
And
cut
I just went home and I did this and I said, let me just trim this up. And in the process, I cut my own lashes. I cut my own lashes. And I was in bed that night. My daughter came, speaking of daughters, and she looked over and said, Emma, what's happening with your eyes? She said,
See your eyes,
like,
like,
just
I took
tell
my
me.
future in my hands and I decided to trim it. And she was like, why? Why did you at least tell me? I would have at least number one, tried to shock you out of it or then helped you.
Leveled it out.
I just thought I could handle it.
On this side, not like this.
You guys, I need eyelash intervention. This is the second time I've had major disaster, and the only thing that's saving me is this beautiful woman named Eve, who does my makeup, and is now we're on a path of healing now.
Yeah.
We're on the path of healing.
Okay, so a natural way to grow your eyelashes
Please tell me.
is castor oil.
Castor oil. Yes, I've heard this. Eyebrows too.
Yeah,
right?
eyebrows.
Yes.
It's good for your vision, dark circles, puffiness. So just a lot of castor
I
oil.
will gift you some.
Please. I need a reflexology.
Reflexology.
I need the
coming
oils. I need
your
all
way.
the help. This International Women's Day.
Yeah,
I hated to I made it about this one woman. Sorry.
That's fine.
But as other fellow women, I appreciate your
You're teaching
support.
us. You taught us.
What not to do.
What not to do when you get your lashes done.
What not to do. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so celebrating ourselves, celebrating our people in our lives. This idea of inclusion also is a part of the International Women's Day theme. And I really have been sitting with that. What does that look like in my life? So what I came to mind was, when have I not been included? When were the times I was on the outside looking in,
Yes.
So I don't know, is there a time for you, Julie, where
You're not feeling included.
not feeling included?
I suppose it depends on which kind of circles you're within. That there is that feeling of trying to sort of shoehorn yourself into a process that maybe isn't for you. But then I think it's thinking about it in a different way, that if I'm feeling excluded, then why? Maybe actually that circle isn't for me.
That's a good way to put it.
Maybe that's something about that space.
Not for everyone.
Yeah. Maybe there's something about that space that I'm not seeing the big picture right now. It may feel uncomfortable, but it's okay.
Okay, I like that. That's a very positive way to think about it.
Absolutely.
Which I think comes with age and time. Right?
Maturity.
We mature, we're like, I don't need to be in everything.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
And
but
liked by everyone.
liked by everyone.
Yeah, just feeling comfortable in the discomfort of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You've got an amazing event coming up at the end of this month that to me speaks to this idea of inclusion and celebrating all kinds of voices that women bring. So tell us about it.
So it's the What Women Want Summit, and it's happening on the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th of March at Trademark Hotel.
Okay.
We've got a diverse host of speakers, and we're talking about everything, menopause, miscarriages, money, you name it. And when you talk about inclusion, this year we've been very purposeful. So we have a deaf people's interpreter. And we've also got panelists who, they like to be called the deaf community, as opposed to the more politically correct term.
Right.
So, we've included that. We're also doing a blood drive. So
Amazing.
women can come and donate for mothers who lose their lives. Doctors call it complications, but it's actually loss of blood. So we're doing a blood drive. So that's how we're trying to be inclusive.
Awesome.
As much as we've got so many great speakers and so many topics, we're also sort of just trying to look at other ways that we can involve other communities.
Absolutely. I mean, but also just the breadth of topics that you're covering is telling us that every story matters.
Absolutely.
And whether you're a woman who is a parent, whether you're a woman who's an auntie, whether you're a woman who's in business, there is something for you. And I love that spirit of what you're putting together as well.
Thank you. Thank you. And it's amazing because of how many people have supported it and how many people have shown up for it. So I look forward to seeing both of you there.
We'll be there in our
I will buy you a drink.
All right. Hey, listen.
Get you some Johnny Walker.
She's the one who owes us drinks after breaking the whole thing.
I know. Yeah, we'll just give you serve you in a plastic glass.
Well, that, we have it on tape now, so that's going to come back over and over again, I think. Watch that. Well, we have this new thing we're doing, so we're excited that you're here for us. Called Toasts and Tunes.
Yes.
We like to close the show with this lovely kind of way to kind of wrap up our conversation. Julie, you want to tell us about it?
It's a way of just thinking about toasting somebody, an event, an experience, something that matters, and being able to celebrate it in the toast. And a tune that maybe it's special to you, it's special to this experience, but a tune that you would like to share with us.
Okay.
And I love doing the tunes.
Yeah.
She's like, already telling you, do not do the tune.
That's pressure. Oh, good. Okay.
Do you want to start with the tune? Do you have it in mind? Guess first.
So I will toast the event that I've spent like a year organizing since the last summit. Yes,
Congratulations.
Oh no, do you know something when you toast? Do you know about the looking in eyes?
With the eyelashes.
With the eyelashes.
You see how we come back to where we started. But you know, I'm glad you mentioned this is the second year because I didn't go last year, but I saw it, and people have no idea how much work and time and collaboration, and it's so much work.
It's a lot of work.
So we celebrate you. Thank you for giving us a place to gather and to share ideas and share community.
Yeah.
One of the most powerful things we can do.
Absolutely.
And the importance of maternal health.
Yes.
It's huge.
Massively important.
Yeah. So
yay. Yay. We'll be there.
Now we're waiting for the tune.
The tunes. Hit it.
It took me a while to think about this actually. Then I thought International Women's Day, a tune by a woman would be important, but a strong woman, not to say that all women have to be strong, but just to something that shows power and strength. So I thought of the Woman King.
Okay.
And one of their opening, or actually closing tune was by Jessie Wilson, Keep Rising.
Fantastic. I don't know that tune. I'm going to look it up. Love it. Jessie Wilson. Okay.
That's a good one.
I'm going to add a tune as well.
Okay.
Now that you said women, I'm going to pivot because I did have Prince on the mind, but I'm going to pivot because of the whole thing that we're happening here. But I was thinking about so many women, particularly the generation before us, were artists, but they also had to be activists because of the time they were born. They couldn't just perform, you know, whether it's Nina Simone or Brenda Fassie, they were drawn into political movements and they used their voice and their platform to do that. So my goddaughter's name is actually Nina Simone.
Wow.
Her full name, like you don't call her Nina. It is Nina Simone Sula. Another Alice Walker. No, that's Toni Morrison. Your book. Nina Simone Sula is her name. And so I would love to toast Nina Simone and her body of work that just is so powerful, left and right. There's just not a bad tune there. And maybe I Put a Spell on You.
Wow.
Because that's how I feel at the end of this conversation. I feel a spell of both of you amazing women.
Yay!
So to Nina,
and thank you guys for what you're doing as well. This is fascinating.
We're having a lot of fun.
Yeah, you're having fun. You're living. you're stepping into your purpose. You're being completely authentic, and that's what's so nice to see.
So it's good to have you a part of it.
It is. Will you come back and see us?
I will, just as long as the glasses are bigger.
I tell you, that's right.
And we have metal containers.
Metal containers, liter-sized glasses, anything else, maybe. Is there anything else we can do?
We'll send you the list.
Cheers. Cheers. This episode is proudly sponsored by Johnnie Walker. Johnnie Walker celebrates the spirit of progression and courage of women who are taking bold steps despite the obstacles and challenges they face. This International Women's Day, we celebrate the woman who defies the odds every day as she walks towards creating a more inclusive and equal society and takes bold steps to create space for herself and other women. Keep walking. Hellos. So I had this kid who had a crush on him. We were at the lunch table talking about government. And I said, proudly, one day I'll be president. And this kid said to me, a black woman will never be president. And I said, you might be right. Because at the time I did not know, but I soon found out, as an immigrant to the United States, I could not be elected to Congress, or actually not to Congress, to the presidency. Then, years later, I found it. Years later, we connected on Facebook. You know how Facebook finds people and says, you might like such and such. And I was like, lo and behold, what in the 5th grade lunch table is this? It was that young man in my little feed. And you know what that young man was wearing? An Obama t-shirt. And I said, what in the Black woman will never be president is this? And so I took it apart. I said, Facebook, indeed, I will accept this friendship request. And I wrote to him immediately. Let me read it. I will scrub the name. This is 2008, which I believe is just 1 year after our beloved President Barack Obama was elected. And I said, dear such and such, thank you for reaching out. Let's hope I don't look exactly the same since it's been many years since I've last seen you, maybe even 20 or more. How could we forget our beloved school? Again, I'll scrub the name. Do you remember telling me that a woman would never be president? Therefore, I could hang up my hopes. You told me that at lunch and I never forgot. It's funny how things change. Smiley face. Hope you're doing well. Your kids are adorable. All the best. Lilly. To which my friend replied, Facebook friend only, that is so funny. I don't remember saying that. And it really just kills me that I did. I also better not tell my wife those words ever came out of my mouth, or else I'll be in big trouble. I'd consider myself well past that type of thinking now. Although during the primary, I may have reverted back to some of those thoughts directed at Hillary. I do hope we don't get a female VP this year. Great to hear from you. Keep in touch. Such and such, the rehabilitated sexist. And I was like, my friend, that is the end of our conversations. Even though I did reply, but I won't read that to you. So all that to say, be careful what you say at the lunch table. People will find you. And if we don't find you, Facebook will. Period.